the introduction. I have to say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. When technology works, it's great. I'm in Miami right now, so uh, my presentation is going to be about my article that I did in the power of AI in project management. It's a review and evaluation study. I'm not gonna talk too much about my bio. You already introduced myself. But if you're interested in my articles, you can get it in. You can go to ResearchGate or the Social Science Network Research Network. I have all the articles right there, and you can see it. Okay. The agenda is going to be it's a small agenda, but it's going to have a lot of information. So I'm going to try to be flexible. Well, first, before we start getting into the deep in the AI and project management, I would like to review some concepts. The first one is going to be, what is artificial intelligence? Artificial intelligence is the branch of computer science that creates systems capable of human-like tasks, right? Such as understanding languages, recognizing patterns, and decision making. The second one is what is project management? Project management is coordinating the resources, managing teams, and utilize various methodologies and tools to ensure successful project completion. And the last one is a Gen AI, generative AI, is a global, is an AI model that generates new data resembling the data set that it was trained on. Like, for example, ChatGPT, right? Unlike discriminative models, it captures statistical properties and of inputs data, enabling it to create new instance similar to the original. So we can see right here, this is the levels of AI. AI is the umbrella of the that represent the fields creating intelligent machine that can perform tasks that normally require human intelligence. We have subsets in under AI. We have machine language, we have deep learning, and natural language processing. The machine language learning is a subset of AI. Machine learn from the data without explicit programming. And also deep learning is a special form of machine learning. Deep learning, a type of machine learning using artificial neural networks that mimics the human brain's structure and functions. Is a powerful tool in complex tasks. And the natural language processor is another subset of artificial intelligence that enables machine to understand and process human languages, right? And deep learning is often used in natural language tasks. So I have one sample right here to understand the artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is a concept of creating smart, intelligent machines. For example, if you know Alexa from Amazon Echo is a device that you can use it for a voice recognition, right? So I have one sample right here. You can see a user or a customer asking Alexa about what is the temperature in Chicago. Alexa, what it's going to do, they have voice recognition processing inside the design, and it's going to change the voice to convert to commands in binary numbers or and other commands in embedded systems. Alexa is going to process this voice recognition, and it's going to translate as an output, and it's going to verify in their CPU. And at the end, you're going to have an output that is going to say the current temperature in Chicago is 6 degrees Fahrenheit. Of course, this is going to be in seconds. Well, I added this slide right here because it's very interesting to know about the history about artificial intelligence. Uh, as we know, artificial intelligence is not new. Artificial intelligence is considered from the 1600, like for example, in 1642, a, a, mathematician named called Blaise Pascal created the first mechanical calculator machine, and then that was considered something in artificial intelligence. And then from there, we could go to at the beginning of the 1950s, where AI originated, right? From Alan Turing, that he did his document called Computer Machinery and Intelligence. And from there, we can go up different years and decades, and until we are right now. And we can say the most university have courses in artificial intelligence, and we have a different Gen AI like ChatGPT and Microsoft and also Google. I wanted to make a difference right here. What is AI versus machine learning versus deep learning? Like as I mentioned before, artificial intelligence originated around 1950s. Machine learning originated in around 1960s. Deep learning originated around 1970. The difference between them are like AI represents simulated intelligence in machines. Machine learning is the practice of getting machines to make decisions without being programmed. And deep learning is the process for using artificial neural networks to solve complex problems. I don't know if you remember, but in the 1970s, 80s, IBM created something like a chatbot called Eliza, but they didn't have too much, you can say, data to manipulate and create a regular agent, like a call center agent, like the way we do it right now. But they did it before. Eliza was an incredible chatbot, machine learning and deep learning, tools. And also, in the 50s, they created the first chess game, but the only one can play only one person. And then later they created bidirectional play with this tool, the chess. And I think I remember that IBM won to the Russian champion. That was with the blue. I forgot the name of the tool, but amazing, right? When the IBM could win to the human being, right? Well, I can see right here that you have the industries using AI at this moment. We have the payments process, the banking financial industry is using AI big time. The energy production, you're using AI plus IoT, the Internet of Things. What it does is it takes the analog and create it with a gatekeeper, the information, they take the data, and the AI can analyze that information and create reports. Also, AI is being used right now in tools like CRMs, ERPs, like NetSuite from Oracle, and you can use it like city management tools for big data that they have. In security, of course, they have AI is being used in security for fraud and different, breaking points. And of course, smart homes. Smart homes is one of the biggest articles that I've been doing, that you have the IoT, artificial intelligence, and the smart devices combining in one place and the smart homes. Uh, manufacturing, you have sensors and using different type of sensors for IoT plus artificial intelligence. And now we have in agriculture, logistics, and also energy distribution. Where is AI used? Right now, you have different processes that being used, right? Predictive analytics, real-time operations management, customer services, risk management analytics, customer insights, pricing, and promotion. Which departments? Customer experience, supply chains, human resources, fraud detection, knowledge creation, research and development, and project management. I wanted to, before I start the process for AI in project management, I wanted to show the flow of the PM book guy from PMI. That's my article about it. It shows the PM book guide, the edition 6 process flows. You can see the project management process flow. I have an initiating phase, and then you go to the planning phase, executing, and then the last one is monitoring and controlling. And inside of each module, you can see the sub modules that they have that you have to follow. If you don't follow that, and then you're breaking the process. So how AI can help to this process? First, the first thing in my research, my literature review was to find a how can I automate the meeting agendas, right? So I found different tools. These different columns are different tools for meeting transcriptions tools that utilize natural language processing, voice recognition technology, speech recognition, and machine learning. For example, like we're doing it right now, we're doing this presentation via Zoom. I can open, I use Otter.ai. This Otter.ai will create the minutes, right? And then after the minutes, when I create the minutes, I can have the transcription of the manuscript and put it in for example, ChatGPT if I want to. Let me show you a little bit. Uh, let me let me close this right now. 1 second. I don't know if you can you see this right now?
Yes, yep, you can see it.
Okay. What it is like I said, I took the script from the minutes that I have related to an agile project management meeting, and you can see that I create minutes with the tool that I'm talking about, the Otter.ai, and I create the names of each resource, and it's going to give me what they were talking about, right? For example, the Scrum Master was talking about welcome the team, whatever, whatever. The product owner was talking about another issues. Uh, and then a Scrum Master answered to the product owner. So everything was on the auto tool, right? So at the end, I took this minutes, right? And then I added to ChatGPT, and then I created my first prompt, right? You have to understand when you use ChatGPT, you don't have to be an engineer to create a prompt, but you have to be very specific and very clear so you can have the right answer. In this case, I created based on the attached meeting, the transcription file. This is an agile meeting, right? So what are the key issues to handle in this sprint? I had the output from ChatGPT, and it gave me uh, different key issues to handle on the sprint, right? And then I create another prompt, and then you can see that it creates a table because I'm asking a table to verify what are the steps that they have to follow for the next for the roadmap. So it created a table, and the next step they have to do. On the third prompt, I asked, please help, give me a draft for the initial user stories, right? And they gave me the user stories, and they give me a details. And then the fourth prompt, it gave me, I asked, could you please help me to draft the test scenarios? So this is based more on the software development plan, right? Using agile framework. So you can see I asked a lot of questions to ChatGPT, and finally I have the test scenario, and I have, I follow each one of them to see how I can present it to the stakeholders and the functional managers. So at the end, like I'm talking about, is you get a lot of information and you can create your plan. And also you can give this to the agile coach so he can have the sprint planning sections. Okay, let me go back to my presentation. Okay. So also there is another tools that we can use in project management. Uh, we have Asana. This one is for creating an organizing task. ClickUp is for using for creating management role as a consultant and responding tasks and action delegated to managers. And also you have Monday and Basecamp. All these tools, if you don't know them, it's something related like a Jira. When you use Jira right now have the AI embedded, and then you can create a lot of tasks using AI in Jira, and it give you a lot of information and automate a lot of tasks. I found this conceptual framework. I think it's very specific and very clear that what you need in project management is automate a lot of tasks. You need to digitize a lot of processes. It means that the AI automates routines, digitize data, and is going to integrate complex processes. That is going to create a real-time progress tracking on progress tracking and project costs and program decision making. Of course, you're going to have a report in the impact of project deliveries that is going to create a project plan that you can use to give it to the stakeholders for to assist business leaders and making informed decisions and minimize cost overruns and better outcomes controls. As you can see right here, this is the Agile project management framework that this is a regular Scrum process where you have an input from customers, teams, manager, executive, and the product owner is going to organize all the tasks by product backlog. And then you're going to have your sprint and the sprint backlog, and you're going to have your software development process in from 1 to 4 weeks sprint. And then you have your daily stand-up meetings, and you're going to create a burn down, up, and chat. And the Scrum Master is the one who take care of all this. At the end, you're going to have your sprint review and finish. You can pretend you finish work, and at the end of all this, you're going to have your sprint retrospective. This is something that is very interesting. I was reviewing the literature review in different areas for how AI can help the agile project management. And I found this framework from a couple of universities Australia. And it's great. This is, this is the architecture of AI power agile project management assistant. It's an assistant that you can use. I don't think they have it in place right now, but the article said that if they implement this, they're gonna automate almost 80% of the agile process. And for me, it's incredible if we can use something like this using AI. So you can see the same process that we had before, but and using AI. So you have the agile team with the product backlog, but you have a couple of engines. One, the representation learning engine, that is going to use natural language processing and code modeling, plus the analytic engine, where it's going to prescribe analytics, predict analytics, and this descriptive analytics. So to me, it is incredible if we can use something like that. So also, the gap analysis that I found is very interesting. On my gap analysis, I have key challenges identified in this process or on this article that the project focus imbalance are organization prioritized funding driven projects over scope completion. Incomplete scope definition lead to limited project deliveries. The governance and stakeholder engagement is something very important, but on the gap analysis. Project team concentrate solely on project execution, neglecting governance information for stakeholders. Insufficient linkage between project planning activities and delivered outcomes. Perception of AI in projects. AI view narrowly as project accomplishment tools rather than strategic alignment enablers. Risk and decision management, the manual risk handling. If you're going to use AI, you should automate a lot of processes, no create manual processes. So, for example, risk categorization allocation are subject to lack of automation, like the way I'm talking right now, and decision guided by AI principle are still executed manually. Some other gap analysis that I did is limited AI application. Of course, right now we don't have enough tools to manage all these different processes in a company. Um, the manual knowledge use, the cycle adaptability and flexibility, and learning rely on manual intervention. We have another one, evaluation of AI potential versus current state. The gap analysis highlights difference between AI potential and its practical application in projects. Includes leadership and organizational assessment to align AI with uh, broader objective. What I mean is, if you don't have the support of the stakeholders, you can present as a champion any tool, but if you don't have the support, I don't think it's gonna happen. And also, you're gonna have a culture change implementing all this. So you need to be prepared to help the company on the culture changes. The limitations and challenges. Limitation and challenges in AI for project management, industry specific design challenges, of course, lack of tailored AI solutions, need for improved understanding of AI software design and implementation, limited functionality in AI software for user interaction and reporting, security and fault tolerance, and something called as hallucination. If you implement this, but you don't have anybody reviewing the outputs, you're gonna have a lot of hallucination. That it means that maybe a lot of information is there, but it's not correct. So you have to be prepared for that. Future opportunities and development areas, the neural networks and machine learning, potential for AI to link external users and resources more effectively, improve decision making through advanced machine learning models. Robotic automation integration is a big opportunity right now. A lot of people are using that type of integration here in the United States. The AI knowledge gaps. Yes, there are a lot of gaps. There's a lot of people saying they're expert, but they're not. The resistance of also is to adopt AI due to uncertainties in management responsibilities and liabilities. Adaptation to project-specific factors, challenges in adapted AI solution to budget constraints, um, geographical locations, and the degree of project innovation. Difficulty alignment AI tools with diverse project needs and complexity. So the trends for 2024, like I said before, robotic process automation, AI in voice recognition, and a lot of like a chatbots agents are being implemented sometimes without regulation, and we need to have a lot of regulation, ethics, and processes. So we need something like a GDPR from Europe in the United States. So data modeling will move to the edge with ethics and regulations. Advanced AI will come from B2B. All power chatbots, AI for personalization, sophisticated cybersecurity, AI-driven agile project management, aerospace flight operation controlled by AI, AI in retail. That's a big one too. Well, in conclusion, the transformative impact is the AI and machine learning are reshaping project management alongside agile hybrid processes and involving stakeholder expectation. Automation in portfolios analysis, and enhanced cost and time studies demonstrated AI's growing influence. Data-driven decision making all leverage fast, diverse data sets to support faster and more accurate decision making. Enables identification of patterns and risk that may otherwise be improving cost schedule management. One of the challenges and in this area is like I call it a black box concerns, right? Machine learning models can be uh, mm, I say on the cover or on the side, or as a shadow, I guess, making their mechanism difficult to interpret or validate. Random mechanism learning occasionally yields unexpectedly effective results, but raise question about reliability. That's true. Involving skill requirements. Traditional statistical methods are no longer sufficient. Project management need advanced data analysis skills. A deep understanding of AI system and data-driven tools is essential for leveraging their full potential. And I think this is going to be the last one. Automation and adaptation, of course, and a strategic advantage. And on the future outlook that I see this, AI continues to disrupt innovating project management, promising improved processes and outcomes. Adoption and mastery AI require project managers to evolve, embracing new skills and technologies to remain effective. Thank you very much for your attention. If you have any question, if I have time for that, I don't know.